Lesson 1G, Lewis dot diagrams. Gilbert Lewis in 1916 decided that drawing all the electrons around an atom seemed like a lot of work, considering that the valence shell electrons were the principal atoms involved in chemical reactions. He thought that the inner electrons were unnecessary when illustrating how the electrons were shared or transferred in a chemical reaction. Let's look at our Bohr diagram of potassium from our last lesson. Our first diagram uses concentric circles for orbitals and dots for electrons. The second using arcs for orbitals and the numbers for electrons. As you can see, K, L, and M shell are all completely filled with electrons, and there is a lone valence shell electron outside of those three. The Lewis dot diagram for elemental potassium would simply be the symbol K and the single valence shell electron. Oxygen has a Bohr diagram that looks like this. The K shell is filled while L shell has 6 electrons. The Lewis dot diagram would simply look like this: 6 valence shell electrons. Elemental fluorine has one more electron than oxygen, and its Bohr diagram would look like this. Its valence shell, the L shell, would have 7 electrons in it. The Lewis dot diagram for this one would look like this: 7 valence shell electrons. Elemental sodium has 11 electrons, and its Bohr diagram would look like this. The lone valence shell electron results in a Lewis dot diagram that also has a single valence shell electron.